I have a new topic for you unmarried guys. When looking at a girl, how important is her career?
Can you be more specific? Because like, all right, so I think it matters that I don't want someone who's like homeless, essentially. Like, and I'm not talking about a street bum. I'm talking about like new age homeless. Like she's just always hanging out with somebody else. She's bouncing around from her mom's house for 2 months to like some guy to 2 or 3 girlfriends who have a place. Like there are a lot of people who just kind of move around, mostly attractive women because they're allowed to do that. I don't want somebody who's like that, who doesn't have like a stable income sort of thing going on. Doesn't need to be like, I don't care about your income as long as you can. You need to support yourself. Like you shouldn't go under if I'm not here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that's
is it a big plus if she's like, I mean,
making money?
Awesome.
Yeah.
To a point, I think there's a middle ground where it's annoying, and then there's a high ground where it's like, holy shit, gotta lock this down. like if it's a girl who makes like $120,000 a year who's working hard, that could be not a great thing because she's putting in a lot of hours. She's probably not around a lot.
She's going for partner,
and when she is, she's probably tired from all the working and stuff. But if it's somebody who's
exhausted,
but if she's like the fucking vice president of operations at Sony or something, it's like, how much do you make, Miss Rothstein?
Yeah,
God, you're beautiful.
Ish.
Yeah, you could stomach a lot for somebody who had like a position
for a billionaire. Oh yeah,
it's probably a lot more.
Someone in a position of power like that who like all right, I don't care if you can change the zoning laws, around here, but like if you could stick me in a movie or something, or like give me access to things, that's the kind of power that's attractive.
That's real high up, though.
If I can get to meet people, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like
that's the point where
it's not too
if you're talking about like normal like girls, I totally agree with you that like, yeah, you don't want someone who has no work ethic and doesn't know how to support themselves. Like
that's the worst.
That's not good at all. But at the same time, like I don't really care like what the job is. Like it doesn't really matter to me. Like I guess a bunch of money would be a bonus, but like
sure you do.
If I really liked a girl a lot and she was a barista, I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't matter.
Just picked a career that you want her to have that like what if she's a construction worker? What if she
cool. I would love some help around the house.
Kyle's like, what if she has a job that keeps her really fit? I'm like, oh no.
I was like, what if she's got 15 sweaty Mexican buddies hanging around all the time drinking your cervezas?
She's jacking me off with like really calloused hands.
Rock. I mean, come on.
Like,
I got a hole in my drywall. I could in my basement.
Exactly.
All right, fair.
Fix up the gazebo.
Yeah, honestly,
build a little.
You just nail on. You just
the job I want. A new kink.
The job I want desperately is a handy woman. Like I want a woman who can come in and be like, boom, this faucet taken care of, this fixed, like that. That's there we go.
She's got her own tools.
I care about. I want a woman to show up with her own tools. Tools are better than mine. She knows how to fix it. I'm like
everything's
on YouTube.
DeWalt.
I'm 30 seconds into the first YouTube video and learning how to fix it, and she's going, "No, I know how to handle it. I know how to screw the screws in and do the piping." Plumber. She has to be a plumber and an electrician.
I like the way you try to talk about fixing things. It's hilarious. She does the screws and the poking and the plumbing.
Yeah.
Here's one. What if lovely young lady and everything, but perfectly acceptable. She doesn't have any ears. She doesn't have any ears. She wears those fake ears that stick on like Mr. Potato Head. But Taylor, here's the thing.
They're also white plastic.
No. They look real as shit. But here's the thing, Taylor. Like,
can she hear?
Perfectly fine. Yes, she just doesn't have ears.
It was a valid question.
There are holes in her
laughed at the idiocy of a question of can a person with no ears?
I didn't say her eardrums are missing.
Can she speak?
That could be part of it.
That someone cut her ears off, and now she doesn't have fucking ears.
Her outer ears. Okay.
The outer.
I don't want a woman with those kind of enemies. No, thank you. Oh, your ex was the head of the whatever the fuck cartel? Yeah, you can get the hell out of my house.
No, it was a fishing accident. It was a thresher shark. It came up and whipped its tail, and the tail sliced her off her ear. Google that. Like look, the thresher shark has that tail that it's kind of a wives' tail,
that
but
cuts off people's ears. Famously.
Yeah, it could cut off a human ear. I don't know how you get both of them, but in her case, it did.
Wow, thresher sharks
Separate
are
incidents.
scary.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Separate incidents.
They are cool.
Lost her ears in separate incidents.
So that's the kind of body part you could easily get like a prosthetic.
Its
and
tail.
Nobody would even notice.
Look at that.
Your ears.
It's like a
slice
tuna with
people's
its
ears
tail.
off. Yeah, it flicks it out of the water and slices people's ears off. It cut you young
Nice.
ladies. Amelia lost her ears in that manner. But here's the problem. Like, even though she has those nice prosthetics, anytime the two of you are alone, she pops them off and you can see into her ear holes.
And she's a Nazi too.
No, she's straight up like whatever you want her to be, she's that. She's politically like disenfranchised.
Okay. No ears at all.
No
Not
ears
even
at all.
like little
And she
bits
never
of
wears them when you two are alone. If you are alone in a room, sex, TV, fucking like at the movies, in the car.
Does she wear
Not
hats?
in the car. She wears them in the car. But at home, indoors alone, always ears off. Holes exposed. Her hair doesn't cover them. She wears it's bad. It's bad.
I'm gonna have to pass on this. I'm gonna have to say no, thank you. I didn't realize till now how much I appreciate ears. Kind of adding a balance to the head. You know, you would look silly without ears.
You ever see those people who get rotation plasty?
What is that?
That's when you have like a little baby club foot. Like one of your legs is normal, but the other one's like fucked. So they turn it around so you have a backwards foot. And I always thought, man, I could never be with a girl who had a rotation plasty.
Yeah, I've seen those now.
Weird.
Zach, can you pull up a rotation plasty where it's...
Would a girl with no legs be an interesting fuck? I think.
I would rather have one leg is not even a disability to me. It's almost a plus, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, if I could get her to fuck another chick with that stub, that would be hot as shit. Like if I could, I've seen this before. Yeah, where she's lost her leg, but they saved the foot, so they stuck it on backwards to keep it alive. Is that what's going on here?
No, they stick it on backwards so that you can use it as a knee for an artificial.
Thank you.
You like plug
actually,
your foot.
if you bring up my page real quick, I have an actual picture.
They should cut off half the foot.
No, I need those toes. They're so they're going to push the buttons inside the prosthetic.
It's literally just making a knee out of a foot.
Out of a foot, yeah.
Out of an ankle.
All right, see, I can't do this.
That is insane. That
this is a no.
We can do this.
Who came up with that? Who was like, hold on,
that is
what if I twist their
I guarantee it's Battlefield. I guarantee
it is such a good idea.
I guarantee if you look at who came up with this, it's some sort of Battlefield shit. We learned it in Vietnam or something to save people's legs. I bet.
That's ingenious.
And medical science is often like that. But I couldn't deal with that. That's a no on a girl. I also couldn't go no ears because I'm imagining there was this X-Files episode where the guy, like at the end, pulled off all these prosthetics to show that he was this awful. And the look of him with no with the ear holes has just stuck in my head to this day. Couldn't deal with that.
Very reptilian.
But no leg, I'd be pretty chill with. Especially, like I said, if it's from the knee down and she could like stub fuck some other bitch while I watch, that'd be fucking hot.
You think she would be into that?
She'll get into it.
She'll get into it.
She doesn't have a lot of options. She's a fucking peg leg. What are you gonna do?
You do pirate role play.
Yeah. Like
you get tired of you being Blackbeard.
Look, you stick that stub and fucking Hochi over there, or we got a problem. That's what I'm gonna say.
And she's gonna be like, "Well, this Kyle guy, he's a pretty good guy. I don't want to lose him. I better do it."
And Hochi's gonna be like, "No, not the game." Shut up, Hochi.
Damn, Hochi seems like the real victim here.
No,
my God.
No, she's bought and paid for at Kyle's house. Like that.
It's a sex doll. It's a sex doll.
She lives in a container, a shipping container in the backyard.
Okay. No, it's like it's kind of like in Pulp Fiction. Remember the little GIMP box that they had the fellow in?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, how could you exist in there? Like, how long since that guy pissed? Right? Jesus.
I did always have more questions about the GIMP. I was always like, so is he just in there all the time?
It wouldn't work, dude. Like you'd be all filthy and sweaty. Like you'd be all cramped up and like that's absurd that he's just living in that box.
Yeah, he wouldn't live in there.
It doesn't really work.
He'd be just too disgusting for like other pawn shop.
I mean, presumably you want to fuck this dude, right? Like, that's the whole point. So you'd want him kind of cleaned up or something. You wouldn't want him just wearing leather in a little box all the time.
Yeah, that would smell bad unless that's what they're into.
You want to keep him in the shower all day.
Of course, they did like butt fuck Ving Rhames, so it's not. I doubt they're into you know.
Yeah, and Ving
what we're
Rhames had been
into.
chasing Bruce Willis all day. There's no way he wasn't sweaty.
Oh my god, I bet he stunk. They were all.
That was the
sweaty.
other question.
They did hose him down a little.
Yeah. Why were they excited to have the Gimp fuck Ving Rhames? Like, is that what they get off on? Don't you want to fuck the Gimp?
I think they were like they basically were like, oh, our sex party just got more deviant, and then like
they just like rape
just
of any
like,
story.
I think the Gimp was a
raping
previous
him.
customer, and they were going to make Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames into more Gimps to be living down there. You know, I think they just wanted the Gimp to watch Bruce Willis, which didn't work out well for anyone, I guess, except for Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite scenes ever.
Ving Rhames is okay though, right?
Pretty far.
Well played. I can't believe I didn't see that unfold.
Ooh, yeah, that was rough. As a kid, my heart was pounding. I was like, "Come on, Bruce, pick a weapon and go!" Like he's pounding him out down there. You got to get to work. I didn't know what he was doing, of course, the first time.
The problem was I always watched Pulp Fiction on TV, and that scene obviously always got cut. So I was like, well, what's going on there? All I know is that he goes down there, and there's something happens, and then he comes back out.
Oh my!
You never knew. You're just like something mysterious and probably
something mysterious happened in that room. I don't know what.
Yeah, that was a great part where you're like, every second that you look at different brands of baseball bat, he's being raped. You have to get down there and stop him. And he's like
checking the swing, the balance.
Yeah,
it's like Bruce, you gotta have a sense. You gotta have a sense of urgency here. Like
he's fishing through the golf clubs. Like, I don't know, a driver or a 3-iron.
I'm not. He's like halfway down the stairs. Nah, goes back up.
Wait, does that happen?
No.
It like is adjacent to what does happen. Like I'm like, do I remember this right?
Yeah, he gets that fucking katana, and it's that's a wonderful scene. That's a good fucking movie.
That is. I need to watch
Pulp
that again.
Fiction is a good movie. Controversial take.
Yeah.